topper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Omarion Hampton. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. Set. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Herbert throwing again. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They'll run with Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. He completes it in traffic. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it! Panther 60! Panther 60! Go!
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing now, Milroe. All the left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
To the air, Milroe. Catch made by Austin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Milroe from the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Shotgun now for Milroe. Headed right through the middle of the field. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Seahawks 7.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackles made it to the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
70, ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That's caught, Devon Achane. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Austin's there to haul it in. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
19.
Third and short, it's Milrow. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
From
line.
the gun, Milrow. This finds Austin, complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. Stopped by Deion Henley.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
19. 7 Pirates.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.